Ages Do Football back again. Episode 15 of the review, Julian.
Yes.
I'm going to start this episode a bit unconventionally and say it's like a tourist announcement.
Okay.
What a beautiful place Brighton is. I've been a few times. I do like Brighton.
Remember, we went the season they got promoted.
Yeah, we went to the stadium. It was quite cool. It was quite a nice road trip.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Brighton, okay, because we've been to Wales as well.
We went to the stadium.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I really like Brighton, like, just like the atmosphere is quite cool, and have a nice beach.
Mini golf.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a nice place. Let's not
I
talk about the
won.
mini golf because
someone
in between us two had a bit of a scene there, started throwing things around. Should we talk about Brighton, the team now, rather than
Brighton
the place?
Hove Albion.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting with Potter.
Coming.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Leave the dead jokes for this is a serious channel.
Graham, obviously.
Yeah. Interesting because he got his shot in the Premier League. I don't think, in my opinion, for what he produced elsewhere, that's happened at Brighton, unfortunately. I think their place says that as well. They finished 15th. The football hasn't been as crisp as I like. I know a lot of Brighton fans' moans initially before Potter was it's just so defensive, even when they go away and they weren't scoring goals away and they give points away. And Potter has changed that. They're a bit more adventurous and stuff like that. But still, it's something it's not clicking for me over there. And they have good players on paper and they should be finishing higher than 15th, in my opinion. I'm not saying they should push for Europe and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but I think they should finish.
Really?
What, you think they should push for Europe?
For his first season, I think he's done alright.
Do you think? Okay, maybe not in terms of where he finished, but it's just I don't know. I'm expecting more from the play staff.
You have to look. What was it, Osterson?
The
Swedish team, right?
Yeah.
So ever since he beat Arsenal, thinking about it, he's beaten Arsenal so many times. He did a double of us as well. Anyway, since then he went to Swansea, had a good season at Swansea, and then for his first Premier League season, I think he's done okay.
Fair enough. It's interesting to see what the ambition is again. I know a lot of these, for people that watch the other videos, a lot of we were saying I don't know really what the ambition is and stuff like that. And I think for Brighton it's a bit more obvious. I think they want to finish higher than 15th, I would say.
Of course, yeah.
And they got some decent players. You got Trossard,
18 million, yeah, Mopai.
He's a really, really good player as well. I think the defence is quite settled.
I think they have a really good defence.
I do think they do have really defence.
They spent big on Adam Webster last year. They already have Lewis Dunk. Getting Ben White back this year.
Julian, bro. I think there's a real good prospect that they're going to be very good defensively. Because if you move to a 4, you got Lamptey on the right wing back, I should say. Sorry, they got from Chelsea, and he looked really good after the restart, and I was really impressed with him. And they just got rid of Montoya, so that means Lamptey will start, and I expected that anyway if Montoya stayed or not. Then you got Ben White, who's Leeds fans love Ben White.
They're pushing hard to get him.
I don't think they'll get him. I think Brighton are doing the right thing. I think for Brighton it's easy to say just give in because Leeds fans want him. Leeds want him so badly.
That doesn't matter to them.
Yeah. They're sticking to their guns.
I think if unless Ben White comes out and says something,
and he hasn't. Yeah.
Exactly, he hasn't. But even then, they'll be like, we don't have to sell you. You're on a contract, so. That
3 is really good though.
That would be amazing.
Ben White, Webster. And then you got Dunk as well.
Yeah.
It's a really good back 3 there. And then you got Byrne on the left-hand side, I think his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Apologies, Brighton fans. But that's a really, really good back 5, and they can build from that, I think. But it's looking bright, and they've got a good keeper, Matt Ryan, I would say as well.
Yeah, I've liked him actually for a long time.
Makes really good saves.
It's just solid. It's a solid defense.
Yeah, it's really good
solid defense.
So it's up. It's a bit forward. Like Trossard hasn't been as. When Trossard's involved, he's involved a lot for Brighton. When things go well, he's involved a lot. But he's been in and out of the team. I think he needs to play a bit more. I know he's had these injuries as well, but I think he needs to get a steady start into the team as well. Because I think there's a lot of production from that one. Because Trossard, every time I see him, he's taking shots, he's doing good things.
He's done okay for his first season. They spent a decent amount of money, £18 million on him last year. Another Mopai we've touched on.
What do you think of him? Because I know if people watched our last video, we were talking about Palace and Eze and talking about championship players coming into the Premier League, how they do it. Like Maddison's a good example, someone done as well. But there's other examples of players that haven't done well. Where would you put Mopai in that? Is he done well, or has he done well from the Championship?
I don't think he's consistent enough. He showed after restart he's a decent player. He got 10 goals this season.
Yeah.
As an Arsenal fan, I hate him. He loves to go against us. No, but he's like, I've known about him since he was playing back in France, and he's a solid Premier League player. You know, how much did they get him for? It wasn't that much, was it? 20. It was 20 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was around 3 million.
Which is still quite. But if for 20 million, he's getting 10 goals, compared to Joe Linton, who cost 40 million and getting 2 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly.
So
sorry, Newcastle fans, we bang on about Joe Linton using him as the marker.
It's not very good, is
it? Also, I was gonna say is, so we got there needs a bit more creativity in the midfield, and I think, do you think Lallana brings that? They've signed Lallana on free.
100%. If he can stay fit, I think he'll be a keeper.
He's a great player he's had his moments in Liverpool, but he's a great player for Southampton.
Back in the day, yeah. He'd be a very key player.
He knows the Premier League as well. He can just get on with it. He doesn't need to settle in, all that kind of stuff. And I think for Lallana, it's a good move as well. He didn't get his chance. Well, he did get a chance at Liverpool, but towards the end of his career with Klopp and stuff, he's not really playing. And he's had his injury stuff as well.
I hope he's, as a football fan, I hope he stays injury free, because he's a quality. His technique on the ball is second to none. Honestly, he can play that final pass. He's good on the ball, like I said. He dictates the play. As long as he stays fit, good things should come from him.
What do you think Brighton need? I'm thinking up top again. I think defensively they're
Defensively, they're solid.
I think
they had 9 clean sheets, you know.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be up there for clean sheets this year. Really, really on paper, that defense looks really, really good.
You never, talking about FF, fantasy football. If they keep Ben White, I might have to slot one of them in there, you know.
Damn, there's a statement there. You love a good clean sheet for fantasy football. Be really good.
Well.
Yeah, but yeah, I think probably need something a bit more going forward, and Lallana brings that to a certain degree.
Yeah. Sorry. Talking about defense, bought Veltman as well from Ajax.
Yeah, they did. Oh my days, that defense is looking amazing, actually.
So, but that tells me they're willing to get rid of, at least, because Dunk's been linked away as well, right?
Duffy's linked away as well.
Duffy's been linked away. So I don't know. Maybe bringing Veltman in, they're more inclined to let what's his name? Flipping out. Ben White go, but
nah, they cannot let him go.
If the money's right.
What's enough money? They've already rejected 30 million.
40, innit?
You know, if Ben White does really well, I think the big teams will be after him straight away. Because there was even rumours that were looking at him this season. But obviously, they don't want to see how he does in the Premier League, but
I think he's got the quality to have another quality season.
It's interesting because if he does well this season as well, then his price goes up again. And I think, I'm not Brighton.
But then Brighton, how many? I think he's only got 3 years left now.
Yeah. But if I'm Brighton and you give me 40 million now, I think Brighton take 40 million now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if he has a good season, he might be 50, 60 million. And he's got the English premium and all that stuff that comes with it.
I don't know. I just think bringing in Veltman, they've got a lot of centre backs over there. So
yeah, it feels like Duffy is linked away with West Ham as well as a shout.
Celtic as well, no?
Is it?
One of the Scottish teams, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I think it's exciting times for Brighton fans. Even though they finished 15th, I think the horizon looks good. They should make a few signings here. I think they still need something up front. Glenn Murray's not going to do it anymore for them. Montpellier scored 10 goals, but it's not enough.
I like Aaron Connolly.
Yes,
he's a young player. He showed glimpses of what he's all about. He's very energetic.
He's involved, isn't he? He's not shy.
Exactly. He's only 20 as well.
There you go.
Likes to be a nuisance to the defence. So that's one to watch out for, maybe. Yeah. 20 years old, so
I think, to be fair, as Brighton fans watching this, it's exciting times to you. I wouldn't worry. I think you're gonna have a good season, especially with that defence. Even if you not scoring the goals, I don't see you conceding loads of goals. But we'll see next season when we do the review again how wrong or right I was.
But the thing is, they had finishing 15th, they had an okay season. Like I said, they did a double over Arsenal. They won 3-0 against Spurs. Yeah. And they drew to Wolves twice, and Chelsea and Leicester.
Some good results there.
Very good results. So they are capable.
They just got to be. I think they've got to be more ruthless against the teams that are on their level to a certain degree. And I think they are better than a lot of teams at their level. When you look at the Palace and Newcastle, they just don't have their squad doesn't look as good as Brighton's on paper anyway.
No.
So yeah, I think as I said, the future is bright, and I think it'll be a fun season for Brighton. I think they look forward to that, some good results in there, and I think they'll stay safe.
Yeah, just look out for our preview video where we predict the tables, see where
us two think we'll finish. Be interesting. Julian, you got anything to tell our audience before we call
No.
this one?
Just please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more and click the notification bell because we're going to be uploading more videos very soon. But until next time, take care.
See ya.